A lot of people have been discussing the mischaracterization of a lot of blue lockers as it relates to the France game, and I'm going to be honest, I see it, but I don't think it's Kanashiro's fault. A lot of the points that get brought up, specifically the main one here, relates to this panel where Isagi is talking to the blue lock team to try and get them to calm down, and Chigiri down here says, yeah, we have Isagi, which completely goes against his character. Now, I don't think it's Kanashiro's fault. I think that it's the English translator. What a lot of people do not know is that when translating Japanese to English, there is not a direct translation. So you sometimes have to fill in the gaps, and when you fill in those gaps, it is subjective as to how you fill them in to get the Japanese to the English translation. And sometimes things get lost in context. Let me use this example with Rain and Charles from chapter 331. This analysis doesn't come through me, by the way. It comes from PXG Nation. Go follow them because they're amazing. In the English translation, Charles says, you two make your way up and then make it so either of you could be the finisher, right? And he's referring to the zero top formation that they used in the Nigeria game going into the second half. But that's not what the formation is. In the Japanese, Charles refers to a zero top variable formation or a false nine formation, which is where Rain and Isagi drop back into the midfield so all of the midfielders can appear as potential goal scorers. That's what Charles says in the Japanese, but that is not what is said in the English. The poor translation from Japanese to English caused this mischaracterization and mistranslation. I believe that's what happened here with this moment. If you simply move that comma from after the yeah to after the have, Chigiri would say, yeah, we have Isagi, in the context of Isagi talking about how Blue Lock has so many plans and strategies for when they're a point behind. Hell, even Isagi's dialogue here could potentially have been butchered. We have planned for when we're a point behind. Like, instead of we have plans, if he says we have planned, as in we have prepared and we have studied for when we're a point behind, Chigiri would say, yeah, we have Isagi, as in affirming, yeah, we have so many different options and available attacking patterns. It would also align with Bachira and Hiyori's dialogue of, we're just getting started, and okay, egoist, affirming and saying, okay, yeah, you're right, let's do this. We prepared, we're studied, we got this. I think a lot of the mischaracterization that is going on right now comes from the fact that we're using translations that are coming from a poor translator of the Blue Lock manga. And this has been going on for a long time. The interaction between Kaiser and Isagi when they first meet in the NEL has kanji that relates to romantic subtext. Same thing that happens with Kaiser and Nessa's dialogue. That isn't transferred over to the English because there is not a direct translation for that specific kanji or katakana. Whoever is doing these translations needs to be fired because they are doing a horrible job right now.